Alright guys, what's up? This is Break Scopes, and I'm bringing you a 2v2 competitive duel com with my friend ReFill. What's going on, ReFill?
Oh, not much. Just me
Messing
doing a
around.
dual calm with you.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured was going on. I'm freaking psychic, dude. Freaking psychic. Oh, oh, I see how it is. Yeah. Then, so what I thought was interesting about this gameplay was that we raped them, number one, and number two is that we used a lot of teamwork. We called out a lot of things. And do you remember one of those call outs like we called like crack house, places like that, like just places where that was a weird thing to bring up. Yeah, we just we called out places that we know like what they're called, and then we'll like tell each other. Oh,
And if we don't know, we'll just make it up
yeah,
as we
exactly.
go.
Yes, yes. And kind of like this game, I should say, not gameplay, even though it is a gameplay, it's competitive. Kind of what happened with me in this game and you in this game is that we we zeroed them out. Like they didn't get any points.
Shut them out, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I said zeroed. I guess it's because they ended up with a score of 0. Oh, boom. Okay. Um, and it seemed like it was interesting for me to play this game because it's been a really long time since I've played competitively. But I know you play competitively quite a bit, like on
But
GB.
yeah, all the time. Me and Relive always go quick opening game battles against tryhards, so
Yeah, yeah. So
wasn't
you're
that big
probably
of a
used to
change.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sound whore.
I was watching that. Are you watching? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. And I hate to say it, but sound is such a big part of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, and even Black Ops, even though it kind of sucks in that game, because you
Yeah,
can't hear anything. But yeah, I mean, like it seems like the sound whoring, which I'm sorry to say, is much easier to do in Modern Warfare 2. What would you say
yeah,
to that?
yeah, there's definitely way more things to walk over and whatnot.
Yeah,
Like I could hear your grass, like walking through the grass, right? So, I
yeah,
mean,
and it's so much more obvious because I think the sounds are more crisp. I guess you can say in MW2, like
yeah,
there's no
there's
follow
no,
off.
yeah, there's no background noises or anything, right? So,
Yeah, and apparently, like I've played the new maps on Black Ops, and apparently they're like they're really bad for sound whoring, or like just because when you try to like listen to whatever the heck it's saying, there'll be like a giant plane flying over Kowloon, and it's really annoying. It'll just
yeah,
be like right overhead and be like, then there's like rain. That was a really bad impersonation of an airplane, but just like just go, let it go, let it go. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So in this game, and I'm gonna try to follow the same route as we planned, but yeah, in this game, it seemed like if one of us died, we'd tell the other person, "Oh, I'm dead. Stay on the capture point." Even if I don't respawn, was basically because basically, let's say you're playing in a pub, you're
oh,
not
first
gonna.
down of the game.
Well, yep, there it goes. Yeah, it seems like if you're playing pubs on HQ, they'll be like, "Dude, why don't you tell me you were capping the HQ?" And everyone would complain like, "Oh, you should have seen a flashing or something." There'll just be a
Yeah,
back and forth. But if you're playing a GB match in HQ or you're playing a competitive sniping match in HQ, which most competitive sniping matches I played,
yeah, HQ search and destroy.
yep. And it just seems like people don't really care if they die. They just want the other person to stay alive as long as possible.
Well, there's no point for KDR or anything, right? So,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
like sometimes in GB when I'm running OBJ, I'm what 4 and 40 or something usually.
Yeah, but your team is normally still winning.
Yeah,
Just mostly just because of the fact that it's a competitive game, and it's not about KDR as you said. It's more about playing the objective, and of
exactly.
course, if like three people are playing the objective and it's a 4v4, I'm sure one person might kill Thor a little bit.
Yeah,
Um,
there's definitely kids like that in GB.
yeah,
Like our team is pretty. I don't know what you'd say, but
yeah,
they're like Slayer OBJs, really.
yeah. Yeah, I can definitely agree to that. Like, not saying your team, but in general, there's normally like 1 or 2 slayers, and there's like 3 or 4 if you have a party of 6 objective players, and
Yeah.
it's kind of sad. Just not like that part, but the fact that when people are playing GB, like I saw a video where someone was playing GB and they got like 1 kill and they just all centipeded into a corner. It was really ridiculous, and no one found him in the entire game. And it was,
That's why we don't do search or TDM.
yeah. I mean TDM on GB. I mean, no offense, but it's the most,
Campiest thing
yeah.
I've played.
Like
I don't
even
know
on
how
Black
that didn't
Ops.
hit him, by the way. Like 2 shots to his dome.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid. Just like that was pretty stupid. Anyway, stop reminiscing. Okay, yeah. So it seems like, and can you say anything like target wise? Like if you're going to a certain place in this game, like the targets change to the same spot a lot. It seems like it never really went to that room until about right now.
Yeah, so you can tell the target points. It's not random like Black Ops or COD. Well, no, COD 4 is pretty easy.
Yeah, but it seems like in COD 4 you have to spread out some more. Like
Yeah.
just because it's the maps are more spread out with the objective base and games. And yeah. Now, have you ever, besides the fact of HQ or headquarters, demolition? Have you played it, like
For what? Like
in
competitive?
GB? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we played it once or twice, and then we played Sabotage, so. I
Yeah.
mean,
And sabotage is normally paired up with demo, isn't it? But just because it's kind of the same idea. Like
yeah, usually.
yeah, you have a bomb, you have to get to the other sides or other side to plant it. And yeah, it just seems like it's for objective games, demolition and sabotage would be some of the most difficult. Um, but it seems like they would be probably the most more like not campy based, but they would be the most rushing based game
Yeah,
types for
it's
GB.
definitely the most rushy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Depends
just
on the team you're playing, you know? Like,
yeah, I'm just philosophizing. Wait, that's not a word. I'm just being a philosopher. Yeah, there we go. About Call of Duty games, which is kind of sad. um, yeah, but it's. I think that if you like right there, I knew those two. I knew that guy was coming in. I totally sound horde him. Can't really do anything about that. And that other guy that was on the staircase, kind of past the point now, but like they kind of spawn if let's say the headquarters runs completely out of time, it just uncaps itself like
yeah.
reinforcements came in. Um, it seems like it almost is they'll spawn right next to it or to the left or to the right of it if you just start running away from it right before it dies.
Yeah.
Now, is that true for all headquarters games, or is that just I thought headquarters spawns were random, but I might be wrong on that.
No, it's usually random, but for the team that doesn't have the HQ, it's always right next to it, so you can just get the jump on them.
Yeah.
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 It's quite annoying, but
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, if you kind of have an idea where they might spawn, I guess you could say that it would be a little bit easier to tell.
yeah, like my friends, they go in the headquarters, averaging maybe 120 kills a game
Yeah.
in
Yeah, that's
headquarters, right? So it's,
yeah, and
I
it
mean,
seems like oh, sorry, go ahead.
it's like, I wouldn't say spawn camping. It would just be like knowing where they are, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to adjust my headset so your voice isn't coming through to my microphone. I guess what I'm trying to say. Um, yeah, but now this game, this map specifically, Scrapyard, I think it's probably one of the better headquarters maps. Um,
yeah, yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
pretty
It's
good,
just my opinion. Because it seems like it's a little bit better. The placement for the headquarters and the placement for where the spawns and whatnot. Seems a little bit more precise.
yeah. Yeah.
Um, than like let's say a map like Estate or something like that. Because Estate's not like lined up with their like integration wise. It's not as lined up. Like it's not as straightforward, I guess.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, one rage quit.
Oh yeah, but first rage quitter of the day.
No, the game before we made 2 rage quit, right?
Oh yeah, and then it was like, oh, we'll just 2v2, and then then
Yeah.
then it's like a 2v1 at the very end. Kind of sad, but
Yeah. So we pretty much just won this game.
Yep.
I believe it was what 275 to 0.
I think so. Maybe even more. I think it's like 285. Cause isn't every 5 seconds?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so 285. Oh, it's more like 5 seconds. I don't honestly know. It's a really good
Yeah, it's
question.
5 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
And you'll see me always switch to my secondary. So
Yeah, like if you miss a shot or something. I think that's more from pubs, but I don't know. I may be wrong. So yeah, thanks for joining me on this grateful commentary of awesomeness. And I will talk to you later. Want to say bye?
see you on the channel. Subscribe, rate, comment.
Do it. Do it now.